Good morning. Arise and shine. For the glory of the Lord is come upon you. Good morning. Good morning.
This is exactly how I wake up my newborn every day. I did same with my first child, my son. This is how I always wake him up from bed. Good morning, arise and shine, for the glory of the Lord is come upon you. And I'm doing the same with my daughter, and that's a routine that I love. And my first child, my son has gotten used to it until he's also singing it to his sister whenever she wakes up. And I'm super proud of him and of myself too, of course. He's super excited about his sister each time he sees her. I noticed that my breasts were already leaking, so I just had to go pump. I mean, this breast milk you see right here is from one breast. Yes, I produce much breast milk. In another news, my 2-year-old, the errand boy I ordered 2 years ago, is already playing a great role. Here am I sending him to get something from the road, of course, accompanied by me too. And he was super excited to leave. And some evenings, my husband and my son just want to eat BHB achumbo buyi being ariko. So I had to make some for them this particular evening. Yeah, my flame was too high. I should have turned it down a little bit, but it's fine. It still turned out really good, delicious, and they had a great time. I think I should do this often. Or as a mom, tell me, do you often find time to make your own puff and beans at home, or you prefer buying from the vendors? I prefer making mine because I know exactly what goes into it. Here am I doing my daughter's hair. She was about 3 months old. Yeah, she just turned 3 months. Yeah, she just turned 3 months old here, and she came with a full hair from day one. And she's always sweating since the hair is so much, and with the current situation of the climate, she's always crying. And so I had to just do her hair and let it breathe so that air could pass through her scar. It's not easy to actually style a newborn. She was crying frequently, so I had to take some breaks and pamper her. I'll just take some break and just let her rest and stop crying for a while. But I had to return to doing the hair after, of course, breastfeeding her. Even through our breaks included breastfeeding, she had to spend some time. She sucks a lot and she loves her breast milk. So I had to breastfeed her. Then we returned to doing the hair, and voila, it was beautiful. Of course, she loved it, I'm sure. And sometimes as a mom, you're in between your toddler and your newborn. And for toddlers that are hyperactive, he has to play while eating, and you just have to bear with him. One of the things I love doing to keep my kids off the screen is reading to them. So I always find time within my day to read something to them. It helps me bond with my kids and help my toddler develop his vocabulary. And of course, I find time also to go out, take some air, see new places and just refresh, because staying home can actually cause you depression. And my husband is always 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 there to accompany me and make sure that he takes up some of the parenting responsibility for me to have some time to myself and do my other stuff. And here he was screaming, like he just dawned on him that the next day he had to babysit because I was hired to moderate the 10th anniversary of an NGO. So he had to stay home all day with the kids. Of course, I left enough breast milk for the newborn and food for the toddler and him. Enough, I went to do what I love doing, speaking on the microphone. I love it. By the way, if you're looking for an MC, this is the right person to contact. Bilingual and up to the task. I actually think that if dads step up their game, mothers can have it all. They will have more time to pursue their careers or do what they love. After all, it takes two to tango.